Eventually, the girl that I met in Upward Bound joined me at college, and we dated, and we thought we'd end up getting married one day, but something went wrong. We started fighting all the time.
However,
Why is he drawing tits on it?
Something went wrong. I killed myself.
So he's got like a series of women, and this is the one that I think a lot of people miss out on in terms of storylines. You have to connect the pieces of different claims he's made over the years. Like, I assume some people here already know what he has said about this girl in particular, but it's in this section.
Clips of Boogie have been circulating for months on Reddit that seem to challenge his nice guy persona, such as the time Boogie laughed about how his ex died of cancer.
And so fuck her. And now she's dead. And actually, both of them are. The girl is dead. My mom is dead. Everyone I know and love is dead.
Wait, the girl died?
Whoa. She died of 39 of like fucking lung cancer. She had breast cancer, and they beat the breast cancer. But then the treatment for the breast cancer gave her lung cancer.
Oh my God, that's a funny story.
Yeah. He's just such a cunt.
Static is saying this.
It's fucking awful. Yeah.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. I mean, I didn't go through it. I'm still alive. She's dead.
Danielle was my best friend for 30
Is this not a thing, though, that Boogie does, I think, where he tries to fit in with the group that he's with?
Yeah.
He always say things that tries to please that group.
This is his explanation, right?
Says.
That this was the kind of humor she would have liked. It's like, so you used humor with her in a room that doesn't have her and has a bunch of people who don't know you. That makes sense. Yeah. It always comes across as just, you're just bullshitting again.
Years. She was also my first girlfriend. Losing her broke me. I didn't properly convey that in this moment. She knew my sense of humor, though, and shared it with me.
The laughing kind of gave that away.
It came across more so that you played it off to try and impress everyone about, like he's kind of edgy. I was like, look at me. And then it backfired completely because the whole room were like, ugh.
Can we just mention the irony that he's making fun of this quote-unquote double cancer that this person died from? But there is like a doomsday possibility that Boogie has polythysemia vera and then either rectal or colon cancer.
He might end up with a double
might
cancer.
literally also,
You know that Boogie sat at home absolutely egging on that he does have it.
Yep.
He's absolutely he's rooting for cancer right now.
Oh, do you see the memes?
Yeah, I said he's probably sitting next to.
Do you see the memes of the Randy Marsh memes where his Boogie putting his balls in a microwave, just hoping for cancer?
I said he's probably smoking cigarettes, sitting next to like fucking radioactive waste, putting all this tanning oil on himself, boiling in the sun, like anything you could possibly do to get cancer in a few days.
And then he'll be like, "See, I wasn't lying.
See, all along I had it all, even though I didn't know." And I had it all along.
It's about her cancer on her deathbed to cope.
So fuck her. And now she's dead.
He would find something he loved even more than YouTube.
Food.
Boogie would find love.
Oh.
In the form of a woman named Desiree Williams.
Fan of Boogie turned love interest, and after several back and forth messages online, visited Boogie for a week during June 2010. This
my God, wait.
Boogie into...
Dude, I just looked away, and I fucking...
Don't do that.
I heard Dez, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's his current girlfriend. And I looked, and I'm like, oh my God, it's his wife.
They look quite similar, don't they?
They have the same name. They look similar. He's dating his younger wife.
The new one isn't even called Dez. He just calls it Dez, doesn't he?
Oh God, it's like Viserys.
Yeah, so it's even weirder. It's even weirder.
Creating videos at a higher rate.
We've been together now for 3 years. We're in love, and I'm happier now than I've ever been.
His wife ended the relationship. She did originally take some time away to consider what she wanted, but it didn't take her long to realize that Boogie was not what she wanted.
Now Boogie's wife felt that he was healthy enough post-surgery to live without her assistance, and after a few weeks of her taking a break from the relationship, they decided to get a divorce. We coerced his wife into signing a non-disclosure agreement, which he later denied.
In my mediation, there's like a non-disparage clause, which I asked for, that she didn't ask. She's legal.
Just to be clear, because that's the best clip I could find of that. He admits there that she had to sign a non-disparagement clause, which is fascinating considering she has said a couple of things about his relationship with him that are pretty negative, but that she's not even allowed to.
Legally entitled to 50% of everything we own, like stocks and bonds and whatever. So she gave me a number.
Yeah, I remember being in a group chat with him and a bunch of other creators, and this was around the same time as the divorce. And he said, yeah, he had to give up 50%, and he was so thankful that he didn't have to give up any of his crypto. because that was the bulk of his finances.
At the time, right? At the time, that might have been like a really...
At the time, yes, it was the bulk of his finances. And then, of course, he lost all of that as well.
Yeah, that's yet another chapter in the saga of Boogie.
Actually, she didn't take his money. She just made sure it wasn't spent on Mountain Dew, okay? That was the 50% of Boogie's money that would not go to Mountain Dew.
I bought stock in Mountain Dew diet. I will see he's going to single-handedly fund Mountain Dew success.
I'm like, but that's not half. And she's like,
what do you mean it's not half? More?
It wasn't half of what we were worth.
It was less.
It was less. And so I talked to my lawyer, and I'm like, what do I do? Do I just give her that amount? He goes, you should round it up. You should make sure it's half, so she has no recourse moving forward.
Make sure it's half so she can't fuck you over in future. It's like, oh, jeez.
I'm such a good guy. I'm doing it specifically so she doesn't rape me in court, dude, in the future.
Oh boy, here we go.
So yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, this is just a compilation of, for some fucking reason, when he was doing a charity stream for like suicide, he called his ex-wife. What proceeds is one of the most awkward fucking conversations.
What do you want?
Oh man, off to an amazing start.
Yeah. What do you want?
This in the business is what we call a gamble.
How about that?
It's impressive.
Yeah, I didn't think I would.
Only another 40 to go.
Another 40, Des? You hate me that much that you want me to let it be 90 fucking 85?
Math was never your strong suit.
Going to Disney without you, I've been like 5 times now. It's just so weird. It's your ghost haunts me there. It's kind of nice though. How's your summer adventures been?
I would like to be at the point where I can say that my ghost successfully haunts someone else. I don't know who. Someone I don't like. But that would be really nice to know that, like, just the specter of the concept.
Well, isn't it impressive? Her ghost is haunting him. She's not even dead. It's just a ghost there.
Oh.
Also, he called her.
Stream, so by the way?
I think I think he told her, yeah.
Okay.
Do you think that like he calls his current girlfriend Des 2 off camera like a dog? Like he got a new one?
There have definitely been some Freudian slips.
Do people do that with dogs? They rename new dogs the old dog's name?
But Ed 2. Like Deji did that. Tank 2 was his, his first dog up and down.
Man, that could totally be something that comes out eventually. He calls it Des 2.
It's like the Des Slim model or something. Like the...
Oh, yeah, like Des, but by Apple, yeah.
What have you done that was cool?
Went to Door County, which is like Eureka Springs of the North.
Oh, man. I haven't been to Eureka Springs in forever. Because people don't know this, but that's where we...
Man, when you ask someone what they're doing, and then they give you an answer, usually it's not great to just immediately bring it back to you. Of like, yeah, I haven't been there in ages. Why would you do that?
Yeah, you'd think he might be like, what have you done there? What did you, like, why did you, just like, no, it's all him.
Yeah, you have to, like, are you... It makes me think you just ask that question as like an obligatory thing. Like, oh, you don't actually care. You just know that's like a thing you're supposed to do. That you
like, oh, my therapist says I have to ask this many things to the person I'm talking to.
I don't know why that.
I
noticed that. Yeah. Like, that's so. It's just you ask her a question, she answers, and then you immediately bring it back to yourself.
It's your favorite topic of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. You've spoken. More about me now. Okay,
so it's my turn to talk again. Thank God.
He's like, come on, you had a full 6 seconds there. Come on.
Oh, no. This is what it's like. Giving all this to your audience when you're a locale is insane. Like, you're giving them more and more material to fuck with you with, right? Like, why have this conversation on stream?
Well, yeah, some people theorize he has a fetish for this humiliation, you know? Because, man,
he's fucking bricked up.
Eureka Springs in forever. Because people don't know this, but that's where we got engaged.
Yeah, it is.
You know, our wedding YouTube video is still up and everything. Because I don't see a point in deleting it. People have asked me, like, why I don't delete it, but I'm like, what's the best day of my life? I love that day. Why would I delete that? You know what I'm saying?
God.
Yep.
Yeah, jeez, what a day.
Yeah, she's getting awkward now.
If you tell someone that the happiest day of your life was when you were engaged to them, and their response is, yep.
Yeah.
The energy of please leave me alone is pretty intense.
Oh God, Boogie's talking to me again. Oh God, the nightmare continues. I thought I divorced him.
I should finish the engagement story about how you picked a fight with me about how I never watch your videos anymore.
Yeah, so
I was working like 60-hour weeks.
I know.
You don't even care about my videos. You don't even watch them.
Man, the fake smile to mask that this is stuff that he does not want.
It
people
literally
to
is a
know.
fake smile, Fringy. Just
To be-
it is a
is
fake
literally
smile.
a fake smile.
Like, to be absolutely clear, she said it was so fucked up that you said I didn't even watch your videos when I was working 60-hour weeks and created the videos with you, and he's just laughing.
And he's just smiling like,
Oh, we have
memories.
a great
Memories, yeah.
We get along well.
Talking about, I hope you film them all the time.
And
Like, why are we arguing about this? I'm dying right
every
now.
once in a while, I hear a song on the radio and have the thought, "Oh, Des would really like the song," and then I'm like, "Aw." This woman is hilarious. Music is more. Yeah, why do you think I married this woman? Of course, she's hysterical. She's far funnier than I ever was. Why do you think the Phrases videos haven't been good since we separated? They have like this crazy.
You made my crazy fat
picture
person
of
videos better.
You and I, and like what happened. Did you cuck me, Des?
Wow.
Oh.
Yo, BBC allegation.
New law.
Please
Yeah,
say
did you-
yes.
did you-
Oh, we're on
did you
stream. Please
screw
say yes.
TJ behind my back or whatever.
Say
we
yes.
got divorced just because it
Tell
wasn't
me his
working.
dick was big.
Right.
Is that pretty much it? We just weren't happy.
Right. Yeah, you could answer. Right.
Right.
Just let her go.
Right.
Just let her leave.
Yo, that's
pretty
what
much
she's
it.
thinking.
But I knew that we were going down a path where we just were not clicking and we were fighting and we were resenting each other for things. And I didn't want that to be the end of our story where we spent the next 20 years of our lives hating each other, you know?
Yep, absolutely. But thanks for consenting to have this phone call. Thanks for talking to me. Hopefully, we can put...
Thanks for consenting. to have this phone call.
I think he says that
That's what picking up
picked
the
up the
phone
phone
is,
call.
right? Yeah. I'm
After
consenting
every
to this
hooker.
conversation.
Oh, the wording, man.
like hate to bet. I can see the Reddit headline tomorrow. Boogie. The Reddit headline tomorrow. Boogie embarrasses his ex-wife by calling her unprompted on stream. Pays her to lie. I can only see it now, but.
I thought you didn't care
Thank
about
you for
Reddit.
answering. I really appreciate you. Have a great day.
True.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
thinking about the
on
hate
his
he's going to get already.
That was her attitude. I wonder if he ever spoke to her again, because that conversation feels very like, don't do this again.
Oh yeah. The next call was Boogie. You need to stop calling me.
Yeah.
Boogie, I'm with another man now. Please stop
Yeah.
calling me.
Just to clarify, that call was made on his birthday. That's why she's wishing him happy birthday at the end. And she started the phone conversation with, "What do you want?"
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Does this video include the BBC allegations? Is that in here?
The BBC allegations.
Yeah, basically the allegation is that he cut by a black guy.
I
We
didn't
don't
see
know
anything
this.
on that.
We don't know how big his dick is, right?
Well, he was black, so I mean, use your imagination. Well, don't actually. That's a bit weird.
I mean, look at what I did for my ex-wife. I was on fucking disability when I met my ex-wife. I got to work on YouTube and made her over $1 million fucking dollars, dude. I flew her
I
all
wonder if she's
across
still
the
got
country.
her money, because I know somebody who doesn't have theirs.
Mm-hmm.
I flew her all over the world, made her millions of dollars, and she left me.
He really makes you think.
From the East Coast
You
to the
can't
West
buy
Coast.
people. It's crazy.
We went and visited her family for 2 weeks at a time, twice a fucking year. She got to meet her favorite author, her favorite musician. She got to meet Brandy fucking Carlisle, John fucking Green. I introduced her to her She told me one day she liked John Green's books. 2 years later, I let her shake John Green's hand.
I let her shake his hand.
I let her.
I know what he means. I know what he means, but like, don't say it like that.
Sigmund Freud is sitting here and he's like,
He's going,
"Oh boy,
It's
Stroking-
interesting
stroking
word.
his mustache. Interesting.
let her."
Field
Tell
day
me
here.
more.
I allowed her out of her cage, and she doesn't
Yeah.
even appreciate
Fed her. I clothed her. I allowed her to leave.
Wow.
At fucking VidCon. I mean, I gave that girl the world.
Wow.
Now, admittedly, I was still a pretty shitty husband. I was
Oh, all right.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Important part, I guess.
Look at how good of a husband I was. Actually, I was a really shitty husband.
definitely pretty fucking fat and unable to do a lot of stuff. But the one thing I could do, I did. The one thing I could do, which was make money, and I did.
Well, you could have lost weight.
The one thing I
Yeah.
could do was make money. That's the one
You
thing.
could have. You
Do you got the maraschino cherry story in here?
No, I don't think
this?
so.
Oh, yeah.
Did you do something?
But I mean, isn't it really awkward as well that it's like the one thing you did? It's like one thing you could do is just be a really like nice, good person.
Yeah,
that would probably be worth a lot.
You could adjust your personality to, you know, if you really care about this woman and you love her and you want what's best for her, maybe you could tweak yourself a little bit. You know, maybe cut down on the weight for her. You know.
Was me and my wife's relationship perfect? No.
But he's like, well, I made money and that makes me happy. Look at me surrounded by all of my toys, my very expensive ones. These very expensive things in the
next
Google
clip's
Play
something else.
button.
Oh boy. You have to let it play in full, right? You guys, you probably don't remember it.
I did. The one thing I could do, which was make money, and I did.
Was me and my wife's relationship perfect? No. Did we argue from time to time? Yes. I think most couples do. Did I ever stand and scream in her face about fucking, you know, tell her I wish she was fucking dead, or, you know, I don't know.
Boogie.
Jesus.
I didn't even say no. That wasn't even definitive. It's like,
what? That kind of sounds like
Did I ever stand in the doorway screaming that she should be dead?
Yes, I did. But, you know, it's all jokes, I guess. Fucking hell.
God.
What the fuck?
He went through a divorce about 1.5 years ago, so he made a video as Francis, destroying an effigy of his ex-wife.
You're an actual psychopath. You are the reason she left, okay? And you know that. Yeah, Boogie. And why she left.
Well, is this some like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde shit?
What is going on?
So this was made for Storyfire, right? So he has to make something entertaining that relates to this is the psychopath room. There's got to be like related to some kind of mental degradation, and his idea, as he states, is I can use like a real thing that I'm thinking about with the wife, and I can explore that with myself and Francis. Just listen.
Still the only reason you found her to begin with, okay? I wish you would talk right now. I wish you would say something right now. Couldn't you talk? Can't you?
Man, I'm just gonna say, as far as effigies go, this is really fucking.
It's a pretty shit one, yeah.
You didn't even buy a fucking wig.
Yeah.
Didn't even buy a wig.
Huh? I built you. I put you together.
Stop
Oh
shaking
my
her.
God.
Stop violently shaking your ex-wife, Boogie.
Taped wooden arms to her.
This is not helping how you would have a discussion with her.
Mouth. So you're gonna talk? Are you gonna talk? Are you gonna talk?
Oh my
So you know
God.
why I left? Shut the up. Nobody asked you.
Wow.
Psychopath.
The peepo in the corner feels particularly appropriate at this moment, doesn't it?
I suppose he's always appropriate, but yeah, I get you.
We call him every day.
Particularly. He's very concerned.
Oh yeah, he's not enjoying this video.
Reddit. He's been waiting for him to it up. Waiting for him to destroy it all. Waiting for him to gain the weight back. Waiting for him to lose his mind. I can't say I blame you for leaving. Kinda wish I'd get the out of here too. I don't mean this room. I mean away from David. Away from that house. Away from YouTube. Away from it all.
You drew little tears coming out underneath her eye?
Yeah. It's the little
Mr. Rogers
touches.
is on a bender right now.
Another Thanksgiving ruined by you. It's another Easter ruined by you.
Wow.
I know you fucking hated
hell.
me. You hated all of it, didn't you? You hated YouTube. You hated the fame. You hated the fans. You hated the trip.
This is departed from introspection into just him insulting his ex-wife.
Yes.
That's all this
He
is.
hates
This
it
isn't-
because she left him. It's as simple as that.
This is a one-sided argument. This is.
Yeah.
Well, can you fucking imagine if
it's
she saw
particularly
this?
one-sided, even given the fact that it's one person, but it still feels more one-sided than an actual person locked in a room would be, you know?
If she saw this, I could totally see her being like, I'm gonna get a restraining order just to be safe.
Yes.
It's just, yeah.
Can't hurt. Or maybe it will provoke him. There's
That's true. He'd
There's
make a
the
video.
terrible. That's the terrible, conundrum you're stuck in. Will getting a restraining order push him over the edge, or should I just take my chances and do nothing?
I think she could run away.
That's true,
Right,
actually. What if he has
literally physically from
What
him,
if he has
I
a
think
golf
should
cart? What if he has a little like scooter? Then you'll get her.
Like the mobility scooter he went around VidCon with.
It can't fit in the door, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
Just go to the bottom of some top of some steps, and it'll be fun.
Well, it's like when you just have to wait until Boogie's coming at you with a scooter, and then when he's like right in front of your face, you just go whoa, and then you just like juke side to the side, and then he'll fall over.
Well, yeah,
and you can run away.
because remember, I don't think it was ever implemented after the South Park episode of the thing that automatically rights the mobility scooter.
Mm-hmm. You just tip them
because people kept talking. Oh, damn, I remember that clip where it was just this fat guy in a shopping center and then a bunch of kids shaking it so that he would topple over. And then when he toppled, stop! Wait! It's South Park episode. That's a good one.
You hated the conferences. You hated the other YouTubers bogarting my time. Does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel superior? Does that make you feel loved? Because it made me hate you.
What?
Oh my god.
And after all that, you took it away.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know about you guys, but Storyfire looks really awesome.
Yeah, it's looking great.
A brand ambassador for Storyfire.
This is the brand ambassador. He locks himself in a closet and scribbles runes all over it and talks to a puppet.
This is like the kind of footage they find in like the belongings of someone that's a mass shooting or something. You know?
Oh yeah, this is stapled to the manifest.
Well, to be fair, he is a mass shooter, technically. Large mass.
Is he?
True.
He shot up into the sky.
Yeah.
He's a shooter.
When that bullet came down, it hit Trump. Oh.
I've held on long enough. I gotta say goodbye.
Wait, has anyone made that where Boogie shoots into the air and then Trump grabs his ear? Like, what the fuck was that?
I'm pretty sure.
I've seen people make the joke.
I've already seen it. There now.
He's very convincing at crying, as you can tell.
He smells ribs.
Yeah. He smells Mountain Dew. Wow.
I mean, at least he's getting some exercise in there.
That is true. Yeah.
Getting the work done, man.
Getting a bit of a workout. Yeah.
I want to know what part of his house is this. This is like, there's no real roof. Is this in the? I almost said attic, like he could get in the attic.
I don't even know if this is his house. It might be
like
McJuggernuggets' house.
I think it's McJuggernuggets, yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Interesting.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
like, Boogie, you want to do what with my closset, with my spare closet?
Again, showing this to the ex-wife.
How many marks?
Just be like, okay, all right, that was supposed to be me, right? Cool.
Towards the end of 2017,
done in a while.
I was gonna say that nearly killed him.
Boogie had separated from his wife and was in the midst of a divorce. Soon after, Boogie decided to go on a sugar daddy website called Seeking.com.
He's lost a lot of weight. He's sorted his hair out. He's looking good. Well done, man. Fucking well done, dude.
Finally,
dyed your hair blonde. Look at you. All right.
Because he was looking for some coochie. He found a young woman
found
named
yourself a lovely guy, you know.
Lucy Fox. If you don't believe that, here's a comment he made on his own subreddit. I met Lucy Fox on Seeking. She's the only real
She's got 2 X's in Fox, so you know she means some business.
Girl I've met from there. Real girl I've met from there. Don't mind admitting to it. Once I discovered the caliber of girl you might meet there, I was kind of done with it.
So I dated a YouTuber, and
oh my god!
For his sake, I'm just gonna call him asshole.
Later on, he denied this was
maybe it's like a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Case and tried to beat around the facts that he did this, claiming their relationship was organic and totally not a sugar baby situation. We know these to be lies because there are images of his profile on Seeking.com, a website dedicated to sugar babies.
This is the website he uses to try and tempt people to accept him as a client. And can you see what he's doing?
His main profile picture is with Ethan Klein and Healer. Yeah,
yes.
okay.
That's what he's
totally not using the YouTube fame to get.
No.
Oh God, do you think he's gonna pull a? You think he's gonna pull a Brad and he's gonna disavow taking a picture with Ethan?
Sorry, my dating profile is a picture with a Zionist and a former member of the IDF. I'm gonna have to delete this immediately.
However, if that makes you interested in sleeping with me, I mean,
how come I have 37 messages from this Rags guy? What's going on here? This is weird.
And their sugar daddies, respectively. Eventually, he did come clean through an alt account of his on his own subreddit about half a year after the divorce had been filed.
There are also these screenshots of his profile, in which he says he's a people pleaser who needs to be pleased. It's worth mentioning that Lucy wasn't even old enough to drink at the time.
Wow.
Wow. You know, there's nothing that just really fires me up about a guy than someone who is like, I need to be pleased. Like, okay, well,
I don't even know what the pretense is fucking for. They just pay for it on that website anyway. It's like as if it's like
I could tell you, but I don't know if you want to hear it.
Oh,
it's the story when Boogie dated a feeder.
Oh, that's not in here. I mean, if you want to do an abridged version, it's you can.
We're here. We're talking about Boogie's dating life.
I take it that's exactly what it sounds like, right?
Yes.
Someone who just enjoys feeding.
Well, he went on an H3 podcast and he was explaining Thanksgiving when dating a feeder, and that like he came out and he's like, "Wow, you're gonna let me eat the apple pie for dinner?" He's like, "She's like, I have something special for you for dessert." So he just sat there and ate entire. Yeah, it's like the scene from Family Guy where the guy's family is watching him eat the entire Thanksgiving dinner, and but instead of the kid being like, "Oh, can I have some of this?" and him stabbing her with the fork, Boogie was just eating all the food. So he was like full. He was done. There's nothing else that he could shove into his mouth after it. And she's like, "Okay, time for dessert." And he's telling Ethan, "I didn't know what was coming. Like, is there another pie in the oven? Like, what's dessert gonna be?" And she goes, "Come on into the bedroom." So Boogie gets up and he's like, I don't know if I could eat another thing. And she coated her entire body in fucking whipped cream and shoved cherries in her, her thing.
Boy.
And he's like, "I ate every single one of those cherries," or whatever.
Dude.
Yeah, that didn't make it into this, but he's familiar. We knew this from the documentary. He's very well traveled in the world of escorts, prostitutes. He knows it all back to front.
Something Boogie admitted to on the H3 podcast.
How old is she? How old is she? What's the age?
If you laugh at the age, there's something wrong there, mate.
Really drink soon.
Lucy never refers to Boogie by name in the video, though people figured out who she was talking about pretty fast. The reason she doesn't name him is because of this.
I was never told to sign an NDA. I was just told to keep his fucking name out of my mouth. So, I am.
Unlike his
Just talking about an asshole.
It got to the point that Boogie would verbally abuse her for not being there enough. She would go home in tears as he would scream at her. After Boogie's constant verbal abuse, she left him. Now keep in mind that these are only allegations, and I'm just summarizing what she said in the video. And Boogie claimed that he doesn't know why she would say any of this, and that he has nothing but love and respect for her. It's interesting that he said that, when you can see these screen caps which clearly show him liking tweets saying she's horrible and a sociopath.
I mean, you made someone mad enough to make a freaking video somehow, but I don't understand. I told you, I just didn't give her money. Like, go watch the video and see what she complains about. She asked for money, I didn't give it to her, and that was it. She asked for money after we broke up, I didn't give it to her. Why not just give her the money? Because I don't deal with fucking terrorists, man. I don't deal with terrorists. Fuck that.
Women are terrorists? How incredibly based, Boogie. Women are financial terrorists.
You and I aren't dating anymore. You don't get any of my help or my money. I broke up with you for a reason. And it doesn't matter that you tell me I'll make a video about you and ruin your career. Then ruin my fucking career. Do it. I don't negotiate with terrorists, man. Fucking do it, pussy. You ain't getting shit from me. Do your shit. I'm not here to pay nobody. I ain't here to pay nobody.
I just want to say that money is makeup for men. Women who are not that attractive can put on makeup and look way more attractive. Well, men who are ugly like me, and I don't have to tell you that. You can see that I'm ugly. Men who are ugly like me, if you want to date attractive women out of your league, you need to start saving up.
Although in the past,
you could have a nice personality. That would probably help a lot, But I guess you just buy one. Just buy a good personality, I suppose. Just put it in.
He noted that
Damn,
exposing those
Boogie's-
that he is
Boogie should go on Fresh and Fit with those kind of takes, honestly.
Oh yeah, Boogie's. Boogie would happily eat the red pill. He'd happily eat anything, but yeah.
seeing to his audience is an act of malice, he still posted, albeit a not easy to identify at first glance, image of the woman he was seeing. He was also telling
That's a
people
dog,
through DMs that he met this woman through a mutual friend.
Right, the
But also
lady
he
there.
established that earlier this year that both his DMs will be leaked and fact-checked. Through his negligence and his troll's obsession, she was later identified through the tattoos on her fingers and traced back to Seeking.com, the sugar daddy website.
I love the visuals.
Yeah,
That's really good. I like it. Yeah.
The website Boogie was infamously known for using. That's when they found her and contacted her.
Hello, you just listened to a segment of the podcast Every Frame a Pause, or EFAP. Hosted by YouTubers Mauler, Rags, and Fringy and joined by a cycling variety of guests across the internet, they critically analyze media with exhaustive detail while pausing at every single frame. Subscribe to the EFAP channel and catch new episodes on Saturdays, as well as catch their smaller videos reacting to the latest and not so greatest movies and TV shows throughout the week. You can also subscribe here to EFAP highlights for the latest shorts, clips, and supercuts, also uploaded throughout the week. Links to all the relevant channels can be found in the description section below, as well as links to their communities on Reddit and Discord. Thanks for watching.